Greetings, people. It is your Minister for Agriculture, and this evening I am actually going to be planting out some celery seedlings. I purchased these in the nursery in Happy Hill, so that's where I got these. I've already mixed in my rabbit manure into the soil here. I've also added in a bit of my elixir fertilizer. I spoke about that a couple videos ago, but I am going to also be adding two things to the hole before I put the seedling in. Now the first one is this is ag lime. So this is actually limestone that is in here. I'm going to be adding it to the hole for a couple of reasons. One, it is going to supply calcium to my seedlings, to the plants as they grow. It is also going to help in terms of regulating the pH of the soil. So for many of the soil-borne pathogens, fungus, what have you, they thrive in acidic soil. This is going to help with this. So this is going to offer them some level of protection. And the other thing too, if the soil is acidic, the plants are not going to be able to access the nutrients there. So you could keep putting fertilizer, keep putting manure, and they're not going to move if the soil is acidic. Now by right, you should do a soil test before you go adding things like this, but again, it is the amount I'm going to be adding in. As I said, it's going to protect them, but it's also going to supply them with calcium as they grow. All right, and this is organic. The second thing that I'm going to be adding to the hole is this tomato tone. Again, it is organic. Now don't get confused with the name of the product. So although it says tomato tone, I can actually give some of it to my celery and they'll be fine. It is on an organic product. It's actually 346 NPK, so that is the ratio of nutrients that are in here, and it is actually going to help them as they grow. So what I'm going to do, I've already opened a couple of the holes. I'm just going to take a little bit of the ag lime, and I'm just gonna, so it's not no magic anything, I'm just gonna apply a bit of it to the hole. That's the area where the plants are going to be put. All right, and then I'm going to add a little bit of this, the tomato tone, same process. All right, so I'm just going to sprinkle a little of that in there. All right, and then my plant goes in. I cover it, so my plant is now going to go in, and I'm just gonna pull that around it. And once I am done putting in all of them, I am going to give them a bit of water from my rain barrel, and that's it. We'll check back in the next couple weeks, so you see what sort of progress they have made. All right, but yeah, that's what's happening in this area this evening. So people, let's get growing, let's plant food. Yeah, peace.